Hi, it's Dr. Ray here, and thank you for joining me on this video. So why is your man so needy? You might be asking yourself, God, he's jealous, he's invested in my life, he feels like he's squashing me, he's not growing, he just always wants to spend time with me. And I love him, but it's just too much, and sometimes I feel like maybe his mother, or I just don't feel attracted to this. So here are some possible reasons. There are more, but one is he might have like no purpose, lack of purpose. So for many men or boys, it's typically their career. It's the one thing that they are passionate about. And so if they're not doing that one thing that they're excited about, such as it's just something to pay the bills, or they're doing it because it's just their mom and dad were in that career before, then their life might be passionless. And so therefore, they get filled up by the relationship with you. And so the relationship, whether it's going well or not, their sense of self is attached to that, because when they're not with you, what they do, let's say a minimum of 40 hours a week, sucks to them, okay? Number two, it could be where they grew up with parents who didn't allow him to learn how to self-regulate when he was told say no. For example, just imagine a little boy wanting a cookie or toy or stay up later, and the parents say no. He starts to cry, maybe throws a tantrum, and then they give in. So this creates a pattern. And when he becomes older, and if the parents are still doing this, especially say a mother, not throwing women under the bus, but I recognize that women have more of a tendency to feel bad when other people feel bad, especially their children. So if a child, now an adult, never learned how to move through that by saying no to him as his girlfriend or his wife, could say shut him down. So there could be an unconscious part of them by him pulling at you and feeling that needy energy, that you might come back to him. But he doesn't know how to sit with himself, with those emotions, and therefore he might feel rejected, okay? Number three, it could be that he is hyper masculine or very robotic, like say, like the typical computer nerd, engineer, or just a hyper masculine man, where their life is about their work and just kind of steps and just linear experiences. And so they don't really eat their food in a way where it nourishes them, to where when they work out, it's about the results versus feeling good. So therefore, they might soak up that energy when they're with you. They might soak up that energy by the experiences they have with you, to even when you're with them, they're able to turn into their own feminine energy and be nourished by themselves. So these are potential reasons. There's more, but this is a reason why, say, a man might ask you questions. Where are you going? To wanted to say, have you spend more time with them, because they're feeling empty, they're feeling left out, they're feeling clingy and needy, but there's nothing you can do to change that. You can't sit with them any more than he's asking for him to feel better about himself. He has to grow, he has to expand, he has to understand the shadows and the rejection and the self-deprecating thoughts that he might imagine when you say no, like I mentioned earlier in this video, that he maybe didn't develop as a child. At the end of the day, when I've worked with almost every man, as far as a man being jealous, being clingy, looking at a partner's social media account by who they're hanging out with, what they're doing, and they're like kind of making their lives about their partner, is because they don't feel good about themselves. They're not doing something that they really love. They haven't learned how to self-regulate and be creative in ways to create things that they're excited about. Therefore, the relationship becomes the entire container, and it's not healthy. At the end of the day, happy people ask, how was your day? Not, what did you do today? Happy people ask, how can I help your career? Not, I hope you don't get too big and successful. Happy people are happy you go out and connect to life and your friends and so forth. Not saying to you, will you please stay home with me and so forth. When a person's feeling good and they know their worthiness, they expect you to have your worthiness, your friends, and the things that you do to make you happy also. It's just that they haven't found something for themselves to make them happy. Therefore, they're clinging onto you and you experience it as neediness. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it resonated with you. I do have some other videos that can help. The titles, of course, on YouTube, they don't necessarily say the entire thing about what the video is, so I'll share a little bit. So I have another video that is called why your partner will get bored of you. In that video, it gets into this self-reflection so you can become a more confident man, so you can grow. And if this is a woman watching this, you can send him to that video because it will explain, and hopefully my words can help him understand why it is that you feel unattracted to him sometimes. So that's a video of it's called why your partner will get bored of you. And then there's another one called the 3 hidden traits that turn a woman on. And no, it's not cheesy stuff. It's actually confident, healthy stuff that most men are unaware of, and therefore they show up being unattractive and needy. That is very, very helpful for a man to embody this and feel good about himself. And if you're a woman and that you want your man to watch this, it definitely will give you, I guess you say, articulate the words you've been yearning for him to understand and be a better version than he's been playing out. All right. Thank you for this, and I'll talk to you soon again. And please leave your comments and anything else you would like me to talk about. Thank you.